What is up, guys? CocoB99 here, back with another Five Nights at Freddy's related video. Today we are going to be playing a Five Nights at Freddy's fan game called Forgotten Memories, which is a Roblox game for all of you who don't know. This game is awesome. I would totally recommend it. We are going to be doing night 1 in this episode. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be doing any commentary because I had to focus really hard on this. So if you're excited, drop a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the game.
Hello! Welcome to your first night.
Come on,
I'd like to congratulate you on the behalf of Tony's Tacos on earning your position here as security personnel. We know it's a big deal, so don't worry. We'll make sure you're equipped with the right tools necessary to complete this job. So with that being said, let's get you acquainted. First of all, in your office there are two important things to know. Number 1, your computer, or otherwise known as your security camera. Tapping into your computer should allow you to access your security camera, which were placed strategically throughout the facility. I do want to tell you, though, that these security cameras do not cover everything. This means that you won't be able to see outside of your doors if they are closed. You are working a job which has its risks, so in case anything happens, you're being chased, or somebody's trying to break in, you can close these blast doors to make sure that your safety is your priority. Now, these blast doors aren't anything to play with, they're not toys. They are highly dangerous and they will close on anything, so anything that's standing in its way, you can say goodbye to. It's also critical to realize that these two doors, when closed, put an extreme amount of strain on our only 2 working generators. So if you don't plan to run out of power and keep the lights on, then keep those doors open. Now, 1 at a time works, but 2 at a time is too much for our generators to handle, so please, be careful. Now that may lead you into the question of, well, where are these generators? I mean, if they do break down, is there anything you can do about it? Yeah, you can. We trained you on how to repair them, so let me tell you where they're located. Within your office should be a newly installed flat-screen TV, which displays a digital map of the entire restaurant. This is going to come in handy whenever you need to locate something. Now there should be alarm lights installed on that TV screen. These alarm lights will only enable whenever there's a malfunction or a shutdown of any sort. So if a generator were to accidentally break down at some point, an alarm light should go off telling you exactly where you need to go to fix it. Luckily for you, the only 2 generators which power this entire facility are located in the same area, the parts and service region. The third and only alarm light in the arcade actually corresponds to the ventilation system. We have installed our ventilation reset switch in the arcade. I know it's unconventional, but our engineers decided that was the best spot for it. Knowing where the ventilation reset switch is located will be the deciding factor between life or death. The cons about purchasing an old abandoned pizzeria is that everything around it's pretty much historic. I mean, they're antiques, so your ventilation system sucks. Sorry to break it to you, but you're gonna have to reset it every once in a while. And since all the doors are locked here, you're not gonna have an extra airflow of air anytime soon. Oh, and there's one more thing I forgot to mention within your office. Towards the south wall in the back part of your office should be a small stage. On this stage should be an old and abandoned animatronic. Now this is a relic from the old pizzeria. If you're not good with puppets or anything of that sort, then you can keep the curtain closed. I mean, if you don't want to see it, make sure it doesn't see you. Am I right? And that brings me to my next point. There are a variety of other abandoned animatronics left over from the other pizzeria lying around here. This includes the front stage, parts and service region, the warehouse, you name it. There's at least something that we can salvage there. Not to worry, these animatronics are shut down, so there's no source of power anywhere within their rigs. So between me and you, there shouldn't be another incident. But that about covers it. It should be a very smooth night, uneventful. You should be able to get accustomed and acquainted with everything, and I hope to see you tomorrow. You have a good night.
Hey guys, CocoB here with some voiceover commentary. I'm just going to recap what he just said in case you couldn't understand and or weren't paying attention. Basically what he said is obviously close the doors to protect ourselves and use the flashlight and the cameras and shit, which I do about none of except for the flashlight. But one of the main things he said is we had to leave the office to restart the generators and ventilation. If the power goes out, the clock stops and it won't keep going towards 6 a.m. if the power is off. And if the ventilation goes out, then we run out of oxygen and you die. Now you get 3 lives in this game, so you're supposed to use them wisely. And I tried my best to do that here. I think I died like once though. So yeah, I'm gonna try and stop spoiling it, but trust me, this is a lot scarier than any of the FNAF games. You'll see.
This place ain't scaring me. Come on, man.